This conference will now be recorded.
Everyone can see my screen? Can you guys
No,
acknowledge me?
Yeah, now we
no,
can
no,
see.
no. Yes, now you can see.
Yeah, it's manual testing, right? So you guys, Mansa, what about you? Mansa, could you please reconnect it again? The same bridge?
Yeah, ma'am. Now
Because,
okay, ma'am. Now okay, ma'am.
okay, fine. Yeah. So yesterday we have discussed about what is software testing and how it is important. At what phase we need to start the software testing just to reduce the detection of the defects, and the cost of fixing defects is very important when compared to the identifying the defects in very later stages. So we have discussed about it. So now I'm just going to ask few questions so that I can understand what's your level of understanding. So what is software testing? Guys, anyone can understand what is software testing? As a tester, what we have to do?
So we have to test
We want to
the
check the whether the expected result of much actual results.
Okay, so as a tester, on what basis you are going to match your actual result with?
with the customer requirements.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the way you have to frame the sentence. At the time of interview also, you have to give the proper response, like proper reply. So testing, it's nothing but both verification and validation. We were validating a piece of functionality in an application. We were testing, we were verifying both the actual result as well as expected result. Both are same. Actual result means our current system. Expected result means what are the requirement mentioned in the requirement document, which was given by the business analyst or client requirements, whatever. Okay. And also the main role of the tester is to identify the defects so that we can deliver defect-free application to the customer. So this is our main agenda and main role, main job as a tester. So that is the reason people are hiring the testing team. This is the last phase, comes into the software development life cycle. Hope everyone are clear. Okay, one more question. So why the software application will contain the bugs in it, bugs or defects in it?
There could be some human errors made by the developers. So for
Yeah,
developers, it's
exactly.
very difficult to catch. Like it's very difficult to catch your errors in your own code. So for that, the testing team is there.
Okay, yeah. See, yeah, the requirement document is same for everyone. Means in our context, the requirement document is same for the developers as well as testers. If the developers has misstored some logic to implement in their application code, as a tester, if we are proper and if we are perfect in understanding in our requirement document, then we can catch the defects in the application very easily, so that we can how many defects we are going to raise as part of the testing, that much honor we can have, that much privilege we have. That's our job role, right? So that is the reason. Got it? And also it might be the communication gap or poor understanding on the requirements, or it might be the communication gap from the BAs as well as understanding between the developers or the testing team, whatever it may be. So that is the reason, with well coordination, with well collaboration, with hand in hand, we have to deliver the defect-free application to the client. Defect-free in the sense that application should be functionably enough as per the customer requirement. Okay. So that is our main agenda. So just to eliminate these defects, as a tester, what it has been recommended, so that the cost of fixing defects will be very less. So yesterday I have showed you one figure also, like if that,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Testers should
So if,
start testing from the requirement phase only, when the requirements
yes,
are
yes.
gathered.
Yes, yes, Neha. Yeah, exactly. So whenever the testing team has been involving in the very first phase, in very initial phases of the requirement gatherings, then the defects will be raised. The defects will be identified by the testing team. It will be very, I mean, the cost will be very decreased when compared to the later stages of the development life cycle. Either it could be reviewing of project related documentation or any other requirement documentation or any design related specification or any other meetings or anything. So that's the reason it was recommended as the IT standard. It was recommended that testing team or at least the testing manager or the testing lead, they have to be included in all these meetings so that the reduction of the defects will be reduced in the very early ages of the software development life cycle. So today I am going to explain, I will take one small requirement and I'll try to explain how to frame our test scenarios and how to design our test cases. Tomorrow onwards, I will start with what is software development life cycle, what are all the activities and what are all the phases are involved within it. Okay, which are the phase and who are all the people will be involved, what is the outcome of that, how many models are there. Okay, in SDLC also, SDLC in the sense software development life cycle. In software development life cycle, many of the models are there, like sequential models, waterfall model, agile model, prototype model, many of them are there. So tomorrow onwards we are going to start that one. Okay, for today let's concentrate on framing the test cases as well as test scenarios. So assume my requirement is, okay, I'm working on one banking application. Okay, so in that banking application, I'm working on fund transfer functionality. So everyone are aware about fund transfer, right? Like I'm just trying to credit the amount from one account to another account. Okay, so it's nothing but a fund transfer. Okay, so here the requirement is user can transfer the amount minimum 5K to maximum 1 lakh. Okay, so this is my requirement. What is the requirement? User can transfer the amount minimum 5K to maximum 1 lakh. Guys, understand the requirement? This is my business requirement. They have clearly specified minimum 5K amount. Means below 5K amount, if I try to transfer, it will show one error message. Okay, and maximum up to 1 lakh only,
Yeah,
and
okay.
user can able to transfer it. Okay, see for
Yes.
this, yeah,
We,
for
we,
this,
ca- we cannot take above 1 lakh, right?
yes, we cannot take above 1 lakh as well as we cannot able to transfer
And
below 5K.
below 5 lakhs.
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
test condition. Okay, see, not always all the business requirements are this straightforward as well as very clear. Sometimes due to some misunderstanding or some communication gap, business analysts are not able to provide or product owners are not able to give the proper requirement. In that case, as a tester, we should proactive enough and we have to set up a call with them and we need to ask the questions. Okay, what is the business condition here? Okay, what we are going to do? What is the error message? See, if you can observe, I already told it was minimum 5K. Okay. One second, guys. I'll be back. Just give me a second. I'll be on mute.
Okay.
Apologies for it. Actually, my son came to the room, so that is the reason. Yeah. Yeah. So whenever the requirement is not proper, okay, and whenever the business conditions or the requirements is not proper enough, then you have to set up a call with the business analyst or the point of contact or the product owner, whoever is providing you the requirements in the real time. You have to set up a call, or you have to provide your queries or the questions to them, so that they can able to get back to you. If you are not perfect in understanding the requirement, then you are not able to frame the test scenarios or the test cases. It may lead to chance for getting the defects. So that is the reason, as a tester, every time we have the mindset like customer, how the customer looks like if the customer is there. Okay, I'm the customer, I'm using this banking application, I'm not sure about this requirements and everything. Okay, directly I will go and I will try to do with any amount of the figure. Okay, so as a tester, when the software is being developed, you have to test with all the proper conditions in order to validate that particular functionality, so that we are giving customer, in the sense the client, okay, customer in the sense the normal user, how you and me, we would be accessing all the banking, internet banking applications, right? In that way I was saying. Okay, so here, if you can observe here, you can ask me how the user, if he tries to transfer the amount below the 5K, what is the error message it has to be displayed? Means the system has to be displayed. You have to ask me, okay, ma'am, what is the requirement? Sorry, what is the error message if he tries to uh, uh, amount the 5K as well as amount greater than 1 lakh? In both the cases, the error message should reflect on the screen. As please enter valid amount. Assume this is a real-time requirement. Okay.
Okay.
I
Madam,
hope you
I have
guys
one
are
doubt.
up to me. Yeah.
Yeah. You told me, right? We want to call and ask the client what is the correct requirement, right? We want to call our team leaders will call at that time.
Yeah, actually, first of all, client means from the client side, business analyst or the people, they will prepare the requirement document. Okay, we need to set up a call
Okay.
with business
Okay.
analyst. Okay, so for example, in
Okay.
my team, in my current project, we do have a weekly twice call is there with our business analyst. So in that call, we all our
Okay.
team join in that call. Okay, we'll try to post our questions to them,
Okay.
and if needed, we will ask them to give a
Okay.
walkthrough on the requirement. So then they will give you
Okay.
whenever if the business analysts are not available and if they're busy enough, then they will ask us to send an email. What are our queries or the questions? So in that way also we can
Okay.
do. So based on the project and based
Okay.
on the model which you guys are following, we have to follow that. Whatever the mail you are doing,
Yeah.
right? So all those mails you have to
Okay.
CC your test lead. Okay, so that your lead will be
Okay.
aware of
Okay.
what are all the questions you are posting to the business analyst. It's a
Okay.
good practice to involve the testing team as well as the testing lead.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
Okay. Got it.
about
Thank you.
the business analyst or the product owner or the point of contact, whatever it may be. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I hope you guys understand the requirement very well. Now I'm going to write the
Yes.
test scenarios. So what is the test scenario? Any idea what is the test scenario?
With the test cases that will be executing.
No, dear. Test cases and test scenarios both are two different terminologies.
Scenario means that amount want to withdraw only above 5K.
And
And 1 lakh only. And above 1 lakh don't want we want to take. I
okay,
think
okay, okay. Any other guesses? I need to get the ideas or the thoughts from others also, not from Neha and Venkateshwarlu. I need to get it from the Manasa, Vijaya, and everyone. Okay, generally, what is a scenario? Just a general meaning. What is a scenario? Okay, yeah. Let me keep it in this way. Test scenario is nothing but an item or an functionality of an application is being tested with possible number of permutations and combinations. See, right now we do have this requirement, minimum 5K to maximum 1 lakh. Okay, so what is the test scenario for this? Okay, so validate that user can transfer 5K amount or not. Okay, this is a straight positive scenario. Okay, as a requirement. And one more scenario. What is the one more scenario? Validate that user can transfer 1 lakh amount or not. So, as per the requirement, we know that these are the two straight scenarios that system is going to work. But as a tester, what we have to test, what we have to do, we have to test negative also. We have to test with negative test scenarios also. Okay. So in this third scenario, what I am going to write, validate that user can able to transfer, okay, amount below 5K. Below 5K means 4,999. Okay. Fourth scenario. What is the fourth scenario? Validate that user can able to transfer amount above 1 lakh.
1 lakh.
So 1, 2 refers, first and second scenarios revert positive scenario, and whereas third and fourth refers to the negative test scenarios. Okay. So in the both cases, how the system is going to behave is the thing which we are going to test it. See, in the first two scenarios, system will accept and he can able to transfer the amount very happily. In the third and fourth scenarios, what it will happen? As per the
It
requirement,
will not take.
okay, if you try to transfer, the user get this message. Means the system should display this message. Please enter a valid amount. Means after this error message, the user will not able to proceed further. It's clear cut, right? minimum 5k amount to maximum 1 lakh means in between amount, whatever the amount if he tries to do, he can able to transfer it. So this is the boundary it has mentioned. So these are all the possible test scenarios.
Yes.
Got it? So this
Yes.
is how we have to frame our test scenarios. Got it? Any doubts here? Till
No,
now, are you
madam.
guys clear?
Yes, got it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And there can be a
So
success message also, right? After he transfers that, like we have an error
yes.
message.
Success. Yeah. Success message also will be there. What is the success message? Yeah, this type of observation should be there. We discussed about the error message, but if the transfer was done, what about the success message? Transfer
The
has
amount
been
is
successfully
transferred
done. Yeah,
successfully.
just like this. Any meaningful message. Okay.
Yes.
In this way, you have to proactive enough to ask the questions in your real time also. Okay, so this is the standard test case template. Generally, we have the test case template, which will be in the form of Excel sheet. What is the test case? Anyone has any idea about it? Any idea, guys? Okay, so test case is nothing but it's a step-by-step procedure. Means the test scenario we were describing in a test step-by-step, so that everyone can understand a business flow could be. Okay. Let me take, this is the first test scenario. We will take this and we will paste here. Okay, precondition. What is the precondition here? Means a user should have access to that banking application. That is the precondition. Okay, in our normal daily life also, if you want to watch the TV, what is the precondition you should have? Power should have, right? And one more
Yes.
precondition.
Yes.
What else you need? You need to
Remote.
have remote.
Rem
Yeah, in that
remote.
remote, the cells has to be worked. That is the
Yes.
precondition. Okay, so in that way, in this case, the precondition is user should have the access to the banking application.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, test step means first number. Okay, what is the description here? We are going to explain, the business flow, this test scenarios, how to test. Okay, how to test and what to test. Okay, now I'll let you know. Okay, log into the application URL. I'm sorry. Browse the application URL. Okay, what we were doing here, we are trying to paste the application URL in the browser. What is the expected result? That user should able to access the application. Able to access the application successfully. Okay. What is the second point? Okay. Log into the
Application.
banking application. Okay. What is the expected result? User should be able to log in the
Login.
application
Application.
successfully. And then, as we were right now discussing about the transfer functionality, so just click on transfer functionality or transfer funds tab or section, whatever. Okay. Right now we were not having anything in front of us. I'm just assuming the requirement and I'm writing it. Okay. After you click on transfer funds tab or section, what is the expected one? User should enter into the funds transfer page or the screen. Okay, after that, what he is going to do as per this scenario, whether he is able to transfer 5K amount or not. So what is the step here? Okay, verify whether user able to transfer 5K amount or not. What is the expected result here? As per the requirement, he can able to transfer the 5K amount. So what is the success message here? User should able to transfer 5K amount and system should display transfer success message on the screen. So guys, got it? How to write the test case? Means we were just trying to explain a business flow, how we were testing, how to test and what to test. Got it?
So all these
Yes.
steps are test cases, right? All these 4 steps.
This is one test case. This is one test case. These are all test steps in it. Similarly, we have to write the test case for rest of these 3 scenarios also. Any dots here?
No, got it.
Yeah, this is the same way we have to frame our test scenarios, and also we have to write the test cases for any type of application they have given. Okay, right now we have taken only this simple example about the fund transfer functionality. In the same way, when we are working with the insurance application, if the requirement comes like based on the age you have selected, the premium amount has to be differentiated. In that case also, you have to frame your test scenarios like this. Okay, how could we what is the minimum age and what could be the maximum age? If the minimum age is 5 years, what could be the premium amount? If the maximum age is 10 years, then what could be the premium amount? Okay, so in that way you have to line by line you have to understand the requirement, and then you have to frame the test scenarios. Okay, got it? See, in the real time they will give very small requirements. Okay, they will not I mean, they will try to implement the functionality by functionality in the application, and they will give us for the testing. Okay, In real time, how it could be, generally 45 days to 2 months, one release will be there. Okay, in one release, 6 requirements will be there, 4 or 6 requirements will be there. If we have the team members as four in a size, then our test lead will assign the task for us, means he will divide the requirements for 4 of us, our test members, team members. Okay, then soon after receiving that, we have to start analyzing the requirement. Okay, once the requirement was completed, then only we can able to write our test scenarios. And based on the test scenarios, we have to write the test cases. Almost every company, they will follow. This is the standard test case template. Okay, so everyone are going to write the test cases in this spreadsheet only. Okay, just might
Okay.
be some column names will be different, but this is the standard test case template.
Okay.
Hope you guys are clear about it.
Yes.
Please ask me if you have
Uh,
any questions.
in companies, we will write only Excel, and we want to send the through mail only, right, to them.
No, actually, you have to write the test cases and then you have to send it to the business analyst as well as your test lead for the review. Okay, business analyst also, they will sit with the client and they will gather the requirements, right? They have more knowledge on the application as well as based on the market trends, they have more knowledge on it. If you missed out any business requirement or if you missed out anything, they will guide you. Okay, as part of review process, they will guide you.
Okay.
So this is the reason we would be sending these test scenarios as well as test case document to them for the review. Once these test cases are reviewed, then you have to upload your test cases in the defect management tool. Defect management tools like Quality Center and the Jira, these are the industry leading tools. What these tools are going to do, these tools are for to store the test artifacts. Test artifacts in the sense our test cases or the defects. Okay, we are going to raise the defects in our Quality Center as well as in the Jira. Okay, one project can use any of the tool. Okay, in our material, I have provided you the Quality Center with the screenshots. Okay, so you can understand very well. Let me show you. See, this is the Quality Center. Okay, in Quality Center, see how you are going to upload the test cases. Okay, with the screenshots I have given you. Okay, if in the next minute, if you are going to deploy any project, after seeing the screenshots, you can definitely follow this and you can try to upload your test cases here. Okay, in that simpler way, I have prepared this document. Okay, so this is the material I am going to provide you, software manual testing material. If you can refer this document, you can understand whatever we were discussing, all the topics, all the related contents, everything will be presented here. Okay. What is test plan? What is test lab? What is defects? Okay. I'm just giving you an overall idea here now. But whenever this topic comes here, I will try to elaborate in a broader picture.
So in the test case document, we don't need to attach any screenshots, right? In that Excel, there we just need to write it successful or failed, right? That's it. We don't need to attach anything here.
We have to take the screenshots and we need to attach in our defect management tool. Okay, that's the way we have to perform a test execution. See, whenever we are performing test execution, we need to have an evidence, right? If we take the screenshot, it will act as a evidence for us. Okay, after all, the software is being developed. Okay, So many of the requirements would be coming and the requirements would be changing and requirements will be moving out of, many things will be happening. So in that case, as a tester, to survive and also just to safeguard ourselves, we need to take the screenshots. Okay, so that time, if I try to, for example, in this release, when you tested this part of scenario, this is working fine. Okay, and in second release, maybe something was happened during the developer has changing his application code, just existing part of code has been disturbed. Okay, just unknowingly. So because of that, this part of application has been changed. Okay, so in that case, if we have taken the screenshots, you can show your screenshots that time it was worked, and I'm not sure why it is not working now. You can have the chance to raise a defect. You can have the evidences to show to them, to client. Means that time in the last release, I can show you this scenario is perfectly working. You can refer my screenshots. You can say like that. Okay. These are our test evidences.
Okay.
So those evidences will be there in that tool that you were showing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that is the reason as a tester, we have to be proactive enough. We have to attach our screenshots.
Okay.
See, allow user to attach screenshot, add attachments during the runtime. This is the icon. If we click on this attachment symbol, we can able to attach our screenshots. Means our test evidences.
Okay.
Got it? Yeah.
Got it.
So just for now, I'm just giving an overall view. But whatever the defect management tool, either it could be Quality Center or the Jira, the UI will be the different, but the wordings and the terminology and the goal of the tester is the same. Okay. See, attachments tab is there, right? This one. If you click on this attachments, there you can able to click on this and you can able to browse and you can select your screenshot and you can submit here so that this attachment will be saved to this test case. Okay, so one by one we will come later point of time, but right now you try to understand this is the business requirement. We have to write the test scenarios like this and we have to write the test cases like this. Okay, any doubts here? Are you guys clear till now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. So tomorrow onwards, we will start discussing about software development lifecycle. Okay, these are all the phases. Okay, many of the models are there under the software development lifecycle. Who will decide which model the project has to go? Okay, we do have different types of models: waterfall model, V model, prototype model, RAD model. Okay, what is the significance of having all these models? When to go these type of models? Okay, I will let you know in tomorrow's class, and then we can start off discussing about this testing techniques and methodologies and levels of testings and everything one by one.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, just post your email IDs in our WhatsApp group so that I can share this material so
Yeah.
that you can able to get access to this folder, material folder. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, guys. Yeah, if you have any questions, please post me, or else we can bind off today's session and you guys can catch me tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, madam. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
then. Thank you all. Bye. Have a good
Yeah.
day. Good
Bye.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah. Bye.
you
Bye.
Good
too.
night. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.